Today I am going to finish up trimming this butter keeper, or you call butter bell. So this is how it look like after it's been dried for a day. Before I go ahead and trim it, I like to know exactly how thick the bottom is. Because yesterday I showed you the using my special design tool to measure the depth and the width using the O-ring to hold it in position. And now there's another function for this tool too. It's for measuring the bottom thickness. So two functions with this tool together. So what I'm gonna do is, first I will measure the from the top of the ruler to the bottom, get the reading, and then pull out, and then measure outside. So that's the and then it subtracts the difference. And you can put the two, actually use the 3 pieces, but now I'm just showing you the 2 pieces. So I'm gonna measure the inside first, and let me get a reading. So this is about 83. And here is about not quite 93. So 93 and 83, it comes about 10 millimeters. Okay, so usually I write it down so I don't forget. So it's about 10 millimeters thick before I go through it. And this one here, so the inside reading is about 78. Okay, 78. You can just pick it up like that, and if you won't be able to see it more closely, pick it up, just hold it and then pick it up. And then measure the outside. So this is about 85. Okay, again, you can hold it up and just check it like that. Okay, so 85 and 78, so it comes about 7. Okay, so I have already write it down here. 85 and 78, so it's about 7 millimeters. Okay, so before I started, I already know how thick the bottom is, so I have an idea how much I could remove it. So let me do the trimming on this part first. You can also use a clay coil to hold it too. Usually I just use water, but for more secure, you can put the clay coil to hold it on. So I'm going to make the foot rim here, from here to here, and then just remove the rest of it. And my goal for leaving this part here is about 7. Only go down 7 millimeters, so leave about 3 here, 3 millimeters here. Okay, let me check it. So this is about 4. I could go 3 more. So it's about 7, so I will stop here. Just finish up cleaning, make sure the surface is smooth. So the depth is fine now. So the foot is taken care of, and then turn it upside down. I'll trim a little bit here. Okay, so the bottom portion is finished. Put a little bit of decoration, chattering, and a little bit of ridges here. So it's not so plain. So from this knife to the outer part, it's gonna be overhand, and I think it's a little bit too much. So I'm going to trim down a little bit, just a little bit overhand here. So when you open the lid, you have a hand to grip on. But that is too much, so I'm going to trim down a bit. So remember, I have a 7mm thick on the bottom, and the maximum goal is going to be 4, so I will measure it again. So this is about 3. So this is my number 4 trimming tool. Do a little bit of decoration. This is not only the lid, but also when you flip over, it's gonna be upside down, and I don't want the lid too plain. So a bit of a decoration. Little bit of chattering on the edge. Right, let me bring back my bottom piece and see how it goes. Maybe a little bit too white, but I could take care of it later. Okay, just leave it now. And I'm going to trim the little gallery here on the bottom piece, so that the bottom piece, actually that's the lid, and so that the bottom piece is not moving. Okay, so that is very tight fit, and then I'm going to trim a little bit here so that this curve looks a bit better. Okay, so after trim, so everything is fitting nicely, and the little bit of overhang here, so when you are going to open the lid, you have a little bit of room to grip on it. And after you open it, I'm gonna serve the batter, so we're gonna put it on the table. So the base is wide, so it doesn't tip over, and you just scoop it out. And after you're done, there should be water there, so put it in there to keep it fresh. Okay, so that's the batter keeper or batter belt demonstration.